Beatles from the beginning to the end. It's their solo careers. It's their humor. It's their incredible music. It's the British invasion. It's their American adversaries. It's an historical musical education. It's the Beatles and a whole lot more. A Beatles fan's paradise. It's BeatlesARama.com. Tune in. You'll love it. BeatlesARama TV is on the air. Okay, you weren't supposed to see me there in between those two bits. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning on the fly. How are you? I'm Pat Matthews, and we have a good show today lined up. In fact, it's Warren Brown from the Beatles Kingdom is going to be with us in just a couple of minutes. But he's taking care of business right now. So I'm going to tell a little story. I'm moving from Southern California back to basically my hometown. I'm originally from New Orleans, but we're going to be living in Covington, Louisiana, which is north of the lake. They call it the North Shore. It's not really close to the shore, but it's it's a good 7 or 8 miles away from the shore. But in the process of moving, it's a lot of work for my wife and I. We packing, trying to sell things that will not fit on the truck, like our bedroom set. You might be hearing my phone go off every once in a while, and that's because all these people are so excited to buy my stuff. Well, that's not really true. It's gone kind of slow. We sold a couple of items, but not everything. We still have 5 more to go. And hopefully that won't take very long because I don't have any room on the truck for it. But today was particularly interesting. I had someone say, right after I posted the bedroom set, some guy says, "I love your bedroom set. I want to buy it from my father for his 60th birthday." And I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So he says, "Can you send the pictures to my father's email address so he can look at them?" So I did that. And then I get an answer back from the so-called father who said, "I love it. I must have it. I'm going to send a moving truck." Now, I didn't actually get it right away. And I remembered about 3 or 4 years ago when I was trying to sell something, somebody tried to pull this scam on me before, but I didn't catch it right away. By the time I caught it, unfortunately, I had given the guy my address and my cell phone number. And anyway, long story short, it was a scam. And the way they do it is they say that they make the check out to the moving company, and the moving company guy is supposed to pay me out of that check. And I'm like, wait a second. Say, time out. Not going to happen. We can't do that. Move on to the next sucker. Okay. So that was my excitement for the day. And the bedroom set is still here. In fact, I think you can see the headboard back there in the background. So if you want to buy it, message me on this show. Okay. Warren, would you like it?
Yes, I would. How much?
Oh, $600 for like 7 pieces.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah. So cherry wood. It's not,
nice.
I think it's gonna be a tough sell because it's like what's called a sleigh bed, and I don't think too many people do that anymore.
Right.
It's been out of styles for about 10 years, I guess.
Right.
But we'll see. It's a great day.
Cherry wood's good.
Huh?
Cherry wood's good.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they could use it for firewood in the fireplace or something. So that's expensive firewood. So Warren.
Yes, sir.
From the Beatles Kingdom.
Yes, sir.
You doing all right with that, right?
I'm doing great with it. Yes. I love the Beatles Kingdom group. If you want to go on Facebook, Just search the Beatles Kingdom, and I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, I got some great people in there, some great admins, some friends.
Now, I think we have shared this show with like 300 other pages or something at this point, right?
I shared it everywhere, yes. And hopefully people out there are watching. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, everybody, tune in right now. You know, you're not going to get this kind of entertainment in too many places.
And wait a minute, Pat. I just seen your shirt. I see the top of it. What you wearing there? Hey,
BeatlesARama.com rocks, baby.
All right.
Albert Einstein, see him right there.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice shirt. Where'd you get it?
I got that from Warren Brown's store. Beatles Kingdom store.
There you go. And that's on eBay. But right now the store is closed because I had a couple problems with it, and I'm figuring out how eBay works. So right now it's closed. But if you want to message me on Facebook and ask me for a t-shirt, I can still.
All right, let me see your t-shirt.
Okay, there you go. This is a special t-shirt. Let's see. Oh, this way. There you go.
Shine on. Now, is this a little Jude Sutherland Kessler kind of action going on here?
That's who it is. Yes. I believe her husband Rand did this. Or Randy.
Rand,
right. Yeah, he sent that to me. I love this shirt. This is only my second time wearing it, but
did you wash it after the first time, or?
Of course. Yeah, this is the worst shirt. You can see the wrinkles in it. It came out of the dryer.
Oh,
but yes, Jude's a very sweet woman and one of the best Beatles researchers, John Lennon to be exact.
Oh, of course.
Out there, and she was on my previous show, and we got to be pretty good friends, and her husband sent me this, so I appreciate that, and I thank you very much.
And she used to do a 1 hour weekly show, the John Lennon Hour, on BeatlesARama.com.
There you go.
And then I guess it got to be too much, you know, especially with all these 9,000 page books she writes. You know, I mean, it takes a lot of time.
Right.
You know, being a world traveler, you know how it is, Warren.
Right.
So, what got you started with the Beatles?
I just, of course, the Ed Sullivan Show, which many of us got acquainted with the Beatles.
I think just about everybody, you know, who grew up around that time. How old were you, Warren, when you saw it?
Went very young, and people ask me, how can I remember something like that? Being so young, I think I was 3 years old. Mm-hmm. But anyway, people ask me how I could remember something like that young, but that's not the only thing I remember. I remember JFK. Uh-huh. I remember the whole funeral type thing, you know, with, I mean, that was an all day thing. I think I sat in my mother's lap and watched that all day long. So, you know, I remember that. I remember landing on the moon.
Yeah. Well, you were, well, you know, you were like in the third grade by that time, and which is good.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember all that. I don't know why. I just something that's caught my attention, I guess.
Now let me ask you this: is this the same mother who dated Babe Ruth?
Yes, it is. My mother used to date the Babe. He's actually from Maryland.
Right.
And he played in Baltimore before he went to New York.
That's right. And, it was a minor league team, right?
Right. She went out with Babe Ruth and someone else, that went to the Yankees too. I can't remember who it was.
Yogi Berra. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't think so. Anyway.
Warren, the other guy named Warren? No, let's see. Moose Scourin.
I never heard of him.
Oh, you see, well, he was the first baseman for the Yankees in the early 60s.
Okay. Never heard of
Peter Klimasovsky likes our what we're doing here so far, which is nice.
Right.
And I hope everybody likes it. Okay. So let's be controversial.
As you can see, I'm an Oriole fan.
Yeah. Well, you see, that's right. And actually, the minor league team was the Orioles, I believe.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Now, George Harrison wrote a song called "Baltimore Oriole." You knew that, right?
Right.
Okay. We play that on BeatlesARama.
Oh,
We
cool.
do. Baltimore Oriole.
Best radio station out there.
That's
and
right.
It's free.
That's right. BeatlesARama.com. Go there and listen, and you'll be hooked.
You can listen while you stream on Facebook and everything else. So
that's right.
Yeah. You got a phone app too, don't you?
I do. In fact, we need to update the iPhone app. So what's happening right now is that people will turn it on, and it'll play for like 15 seconds and crash, which is not a good thing.
Right.
Okay. So I just was made aware of that in the last week or so. So we've been reaching out to the people, Nobex, who actually created it for us, to see if they say, hey, how much are you going to charge me to update it? So we have my good friend Greg Kavanaugh, who's does weekends for us here in BeatlesARama. He is currently working on that situation. So, there's always something going on.
Yes, there is. Always. As a matter of fact, there's a contest going on too, isn't there?
That's right. Now, I want you to explain this contest because people, it has to do with the station and it has to do with the YouTube channel.
Right.
And Warren, it's his brilliant idea. And I said, let's go with it. So what is it?
Well, I'm talking about YouTube first. We're trying to get you 1,000 subscribers. And
before Valentine's Day. No.
Right. You have to do it 1 year. Yes.
Well,
if you don't,
I have until October, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the contest is you come to BeatlesARama TV on YouTube and you hit the subscribe button and you will be eligible to win some prizes.
And we're going to show you those prizes right now, right, Warren?
Right.
We'll show the first one, okay?
Okay. There you go. It's a little blurry on the screen there, but that's a hoodie. If you've seen Pat's shirt, it's the replica of his shirt. It's only on a black hoodie. It's very nice. That's one prize you could win. There is prize number 2. That's the t-shirt that Pat is wearing that he showed you earlier. So you could win the hoodie, you could win the t-shirt, revolver shoes. So you got a chance to win 3 great prizes. The contest will go on until we reach 1,000 subscribers on BeatlesARama TV YouTube channel. And
I was going to say, the people who are already subscribed, are they eligible?
Yes. Anybody,
Sure,
when you reach 1,000, everybody below that is eligible. Yes.
All right. So you don't want to be the 1,001th.
Right.
But we'll take your membership though.
Right.
We'll
pick 3 names randomly.
Right.
And you could you could win some nice prizes just for hitting a subscribe button.
And if the 1,001th person wins, they get this.
There you go. Our little COVID thing.
That's right. Our contribution to the COVID pandemic.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
That's very nice. And I'd like to have one myself.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get one.
That's right. Let's get some.
Right.
You know, because I want to put that one over the surgical mask, because here in California they're saying you should wear 2 masks at one time. I think it's what they want you to suffocate, so you don't get the COVID. You just die of natural causes.
You know, in my opinion is, why do 2 masks? Why not 3, 4, 5 masks?
That's right.
You know,
yeah.
But my thing is, why don't they just make 1 mask that's effective, and put that out there instead of wearing 2, 3, 4.
KN95. I got one of those. That's the kind of the doctor wears. And you know what else? You can put it on your head, and it doubles as a dunce cap.
Wow. My wife got me one of them like gas mask looking things with the 2 filters here. And that thing was big. I was like, I can't wear that.
You can't wear that in public.
No.
I should have bought my KN95 mask just to demonstrate how you can wear it as a dunce cap.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, you see, people are going to think that we don't take this pandemic seriously, but we do.
Yes.
But I read before we came on today that the numbers in Los Angeles County continue to drop.
Right. They are here too. I think my opinion is that maybe the vaccine is working a little to our favor. I don't know. I'm still waiting to get mine. How about you?
I got mine a week ago Thursday. I got the first one.
Then
I got my little paper here. Wait, I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, look. And it says my Moderna follow-up is going to be on the 18th of. Wait a minute, I had my birthday and everything on there.
Well, you just gave it to the world.
That's all right. You know what? I mean,
now we know how old you are.
I'm not ashamed. I'm going to be 69 in June.
Yeah.
Let that reverberate a few minutes.
That's not bad. That's still young. You're still in your diapers.
Well, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's our next step.
You don't know how close to the truth you are there. You know what I mean? Hey, by the way, since we're talking about the contest and trying to get 1,000 subscribers really fast, we hope people go there right now and hit the subscribe button. That would be great.
And that would be.
I know how many we had before we went on, and so we'll be reporting back to you and scolding you if necessary. But
we're trying to make money from YouTube,
which leads us right into what I was about to say, Warren.
All right.
Let's be controversial and say, unless we show pictures of kittens licking each other and dogs eating and chasing their own tail, we're not going to make any money on YouTube. Right?
No, you're not. I'm sorry to say, no, you're not. Unless you're going to put out 3 or 4 shows a day, and it's got
to be worthless nonsense,
Right.
Well, that's what this is, so we could do this 3 or 4 times a day.
Right. Anything out there that's entertainment, podcast, they're not going to make no money. In order to make money off of YouTube, you got to put together how-to videos. Everybody that I know of everywhere searches YouTube for how-to videos, how to put together, how to take apart things, how to cook, stuff like that. They will make you money. If you can put out a bunch of how-to videos, you get many hits all the time from the world, and you can make money that way. If you do not work and you stay at home all day and you have a little kitty cat and it likes to eat and play and stuff like that, if you set up a camera and film your cat all day doing its normal thing, you can make money on YouTube. But yes, if you have a good information show, like you're giving out truthful information, news, stuff like that, you can make a little bit of money. Podcasting, and sorry to say there, Pat, we will never make a dime.
But you people out there, you could change all this, because pretty soon Warren's going to be crying on camera, and that's not going to be pretty.
That's not going to stop us from trying, Pat.
And in fact, we want to give a shout out to Marie Bonfiglio, who has liked our little get together here, along with the Peter Klimasovsky. There you go. See, that's why they pay me the big bucks, because I can pronounce these people's names. I just wanted to tell you. I wanted to say, when you said,
I'm glad that's your part and not mine, because
when you said something about how-to videos and taking things apart and putting them back together,
right?
You jogged the memory of mine. Now, I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but I come to realize that I've done so many voiceovers in my career that I've forgotten like 80% of them. Okay.
Right.
Now, I used to be the voice of Harley Davidson, taking the Harley Davidson engines apart and putting them back together. Now, I had no idea what I was talking about. That's the best part.
Right.
But I sounded like I did.
That's all that matters.
Okay. So that's why they wrote me a check. So it was great.
If you could do stuff like that all day long and post it on YouTube, you can make some money off of that. There's musicians out there that make up money off of YouTube. Of course, sure. Lawrence Juber, for one. He goes on live on Facebook and all, and streams live all the time. And he makes sure he puts himself out there. I mean, his music is off the charts.
Yeah, like Rick Bedrosian does.
Right. And exactly. And I don't know if I ever seen a tip jar or anything for Lawrence. I'm not sure I have, but he puts out enough content out there. And of course, he's got many followers who watch his stuff all the time from beginning to end, because the length of time you watch a YouTube show, the length of
turn the television.
Okay. But the length of time you watch a show matters on getting paid too, because you got advertisements that's floating everywhere.
But you know what, Warren? I noticed that on our analytics for BeatlesARama TV, that the time spent watching has increased by twice as much.
Right. Well, that's good. That means you got more people watching for longer, so they're interested in what you got to say.
Now,
of course, everybody's interested in you anyway. You own a radio station. I mean, who wouldn't want to?
You think that would get me into Studio 54, don't you?
Look, you got a great voice. You're a great broadcaster. You ask good questions. You deserve to go up the ranks there.
Well, thank you.
Now, you're welcome.
Another person has liked our show, Dave Hanrahan. Now, these must all be friends of yours.
Yeah, Dave is. I don't really recognize the other two, but hi, Dave, and thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Oh, Roseanne said hello.
Ah, there you go. Hello, Rose.
And Dave says, I think this is great. Wow. Maybe we should do this again sometime. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not making excuses, but good Lord, this move is, that's when I really feel my age. Let's put it that way.
We'll try shoveling snow and ice.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about salt in the driveway. Come on.
Yeah, it's been tough here. We got like 2 inches of snow, probably a half inch of ice on top of it. So, and I think we're supposed to get 2 to 5 inches tonight on top of the ice. So, of course, I was out there all day today, trying to get the ice up. So when the snow comes back, I'm not walking on ice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least I got a better chance of saving my back. So,
Yeah, well, we don't want you to fall.
Yeah.
I mean, you're barely 60, you're just a youngster, you gotta.
I
When's your
feel
birthday?
100. So
When's your birthday?
August.
Wow, so you got it a little while ago.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being 60 is the new 40, man.
No, I'm still young. I think I am, but I get better looking by the minute. No,
I think you've gotten better looking during this show.
Yeah, there you go.
So what are you're gonna go to the ball yard if they let you, or what?
Say that again.
You're gonna go to the ball yard if they let you to go see the Orioles play?
I hope so. Yes. Who knows?
I've had it with cardboard fans. I'm sorry.
I know what you mean, and they're expensive. You pay to have your picture on them cardboards.
Has anybody hit you up for that or what?
No. No, I don't want to do that.
Buy a season ticket to have a cardboard representation of yourself.
Yeah. Nah, I think they sell them, and I don't think they're cheap. And I believe the money goes to charity or something. But
hey, before we go, I want to show off some of your artwork.
All right.
All right. So you describe it. I'm going to remove myself.
Okay. Well, that's the COVID situation. It's just the girl sitting on a computer, the Beatles Kingdom, picture, of course, all kinds of Beatles stuff around her. And of course, she's looking into Abbey Road Studios there. So, there you go, my favorite girls. The Mona Lisa twins. This I made for you just to put on your show when you did your interview with her and with them. And a matter of fact, you have more hits on that show than I have on any of mine.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes.
All right, here's another one.
That's one of my favorite John Lennon pieces of work that I did. Actually, I don't know, what can I say? I put the Strawberry Fields tribute there in front of them. I just thought it was cool. Ringo. This is one of my favorite Ringo pictures. Now, this isn't actually my artwork, except for Ringo's face, the background. I found a piece of artwork off of the internet with a cowboy body, and I thought that was awesome work. And Ringo would like to be a cowboy. And timeless Lennon. Just guy there with a clock with no hands. Timeless, got his head bowed down. John Lennon in the background. I thought that was very good. And thank you very much.
That's just a taste.
Yeah. I've been doing this for 25 years. I started way back when your very first computer on the market to consumers was a great big gigantic Dell machine that weighed maybe 300 pounds. The monitor alone weighed 150. I mean, it was gigantic. So I started looking on the internet, and I seen some nice pictures, and I said, hey, I'd like to do that. So
tell people where to go so they can see all of them.
You can go to Warren Brown's art page on Facebook. Yeah, I post a lot of different things. I'm a Beatles fan, and I just think if you put the Beatles on any piece of art or picture or whatever, it's going to turn out good. And every time I see a picture that I like, I just automatically think of the Beatles being on there somewhere. I mean, there's a song for everything. So, you know, to keep people entertained while I do my actual graphic artwork, because graphics take a long time. It's just like a painter painting a painting or, you know, stuff like that. It takes a while. And in between me doing my own graphic artwork and putting something out, you know, every 6 months or 7 months of my own, I keep people entertained by doing a lot of Photoshopping, what people call Photoshopping. I never used the actual program Photoshop in my life, but I use plenty of programs that do the same thing. So to keep people entertained, I don't do it for money or anything else. I do it to put a smile on people's face, hopefully make their day, you know, make their day a little better.
Be friends with Warren Brown.
So I do have a lot of friends that enjoy that. And they know what I do.
And he's not making any money on it either.
No, I don't sell it. And I get a lot of requests for people to for me to make Facebook covers. I get a lot of requests for a lot of podcasts. People ask me to make you know, pictures for their podcast, and you know, I do it all for fun because, you know, it's just a hobby, I can say, and that's what I do.
All right, man. Well, listen, this has been fun, and I think we might have to do it again since we got you know, a reasonable good response.
That's good.
Yeah, and hopefully Roseanne is still watching, and promote the contest, will you? Okay.
Yeah, please. You know, I learned something on this podcast here, Pat. Next time I need a drink to sit here beside me because my mouth is so dry right now.
Yeah, well, let me just say this, okay? That goes along with, you know, me as well. And then the medication that I'm taking right now,
right?
Because, you know, I told you about the whole sinus issue.
Right.
And, it gives you dry mouth, and right now I'm losing my mind.
And me too. I keep wetting my lips. Well, you know, well, let me explain real quick. I know we're going a little overboard here, but I'm new to this podcasting. I mean, I did a podcast with a friend. Sorry about that. And we did quite well. But I never was on camera before. He didn't want to go on camera, so we never did any camera. I did a lot of work for that podcast, and I never been on camera before. And being on camera right here, I'm nervous. You know.
Well, you know, it's Pat Matthews put you on camera because I told you a long time ago that it didn't make sense to be some disembodied voice. And, it's like, well, I wonder what he looks like. That kind of thing. And by the way, Pauline Kiwiette has liked us as well. So we got 4 likes today. Next time we'll get 6. All right, Warren.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And thanks for the conversation, Pat.
All right. Thank you. All right. That's it for today. And we'll try to do something else as long as the doctor's schedule allows. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Pat Matthews for BeatlesARama TV. You have a great night.